Good morning, naturalists. We are back in the woods today, and since we're focusing this week on the world of small, tiny things that you can find out in nature, I thought we could explore some roots today. Now, I have a couple examples of some pretty cool root systems, and then we're gonna get dirty. You can see my hands are already a little muddy, and dig for some roots to see what's going on under the soil. But before we do that, let's sing our good morning song and just kind of get ready for our day. All right. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear resting stone, and the beasts on the run. Good morning, dear flowers and the birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Beautiful. Now, I'm sure you have all seen some roots at some point in your life, or maybe you just thought about the roots of a tree and how they hold the tree steady and they go deep down into the ground and keep the tree strong. But all of our plants have roots, and you would be amazed at how much is going on underneath the ground. Now, roots, of course, have a few purposes for our plant. Here's some good roots right here. Oh my gosh, look at those stringy roots. Now, like I said about trees, roots help keep the plant strong. It's the structure underneath the ground that keeps it sturdy. And then, of course, roots kind of draw in, absorb nutrients and water, and they also store those nutrients and water. So without roots, plants would have a hard time getting along, but we don't always think about roots because they're buried down under the dirt. So today we're going to explore some roots, and I want you to get muddy, do a little digging, and see just how many roots are in the ground in your backyard. Now, you might find a couple different kinds of roots. There is this kind, the stringy kind. These are fibrous roots. Fibrous. Give that a try at home. Fibrous roots. Yes, you've got it. Now, these are just those kind of stringy ones that, I don't know, kind of remind me of hair. Does it look like a little bit of hair? Yeah, that's what I thought. So these are really fun to explore. You can touch them and feel them. Maybe even give them a sniff. Oh, that smells earthy and I like it. So these are our fibrous roots, but you might also see more of a tap root system. And those are the big roots that go straight down, and it's like the big system for your plant. So let me show you one of these tap roots right there. Just a nice, long, sturdy tap root. If you have acorns at home, that's a great example of a tap root. You can see that tap root kind of swirling out of the acorn as it grows. Of course, I don't have any acorns right next to me, but that's okay. Let me do a quick dig. All the acorns near me have been eaten. Whatever. So we're gonna look and see if we can find some roots. Now, I already dug up just a couple examples. Look at the roots on this one. It's like a little foot. Rawr. So cool. And then got a nice big root there. A nice root system on this plant. Now, I only dug up a couple because I want the plants in my yard to grow. But instead, we are going to look in the dirt and kind of put our hands through and feel all those roots that are already growing in long systems under the ground. So I've got a nice spot in my yard. I moved the leaves away, and now I'm gonna get in and try and dig for some roots. All right, naturalists, here is my dirt patch, my study plot, if you will, and it may not look like much, but I bet there are tons of roots right beneath the surface ready to be discovered. So you need a really important tool for this part. Your hand, your built-in shovel. So we're just gonna kind of move our hand. Oh, I feel some roots already. Here's some roots. And just kind of move your hand through the soil and you should feel all the different, look at that root. Oh my goodness, I didn't even have to dig and I'm already finding roots. And you can try and guess, is what I'm feeling, is it a fibrous root? Look at that one. What would you say that one is? A fibrous root or a tap root? You tell me. And we'll dig over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's follow this root. Now, I don't want to hurt the plants that are growing, but I think it's okay to dig a little bit in the roots just for the sake of learning about roots. Check that system out. That is a big root system there. Now, you can kind of shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, that's much better. Look at that intricate system. And this was kind of laying horizontally. So it was spreading throughout the soil, bringing nutrients and holding steadfast for the plant. That is a good root system there. Let's see if we can find a few more. We may uncover some critters while we're doing. Oh, look at that. Just as I say it, there's our little friend worm. Hello, worm. We'll keep you safe. Let's do another dig here, see what we've got. Scooch back a little bit. Oh, I feel those roots. You can feel, like, pull them. There's another good root. Let's get a little deeper, see what we can find. There are just roots all throughout the soil. Now, I have a question for all of you out there. How do you think roots benefit the soil? Maybe that's something to take note of in your nature notebook today. Hello, worm. Oh my goodness, watch it move. Oh, so cool. Now, if you watched the worm video, you might remember that worms have little hairs called setae on their body, and that's what they use to grab onto the soil to get right down in there. We're seeing that up close. So cool. So digging for roots not only shows you just how important roots are, but you get to see the other critters that call our dirt home. It's amazing to me just how interconnected everything is. How cool. All right, naturalists, now that we've dug around and explored the roots, we are going to dig up a couple of examples. Now, I just found this wood sorrel. Check out the taproot on that wood sorrel. Insane. So, you are going to go out into your yard and maybe go to a different spot from where you just dug up all of those root systems and dig up a couple of plants to check out their roots, to look at them up close, to sniff them. Oh my gosh, that smells good. And I'm going to say maybe 3 or 4 examples because we want to make sure that we're not over harvesting plants and making sure that there's plenty of plants left in nature. But find a couple of examples and you're going to want to dig deep. So either use your built-in shovel or get yourself a nice shovel because you want to get that entire root system. So once you have a couple of examples, we're going to sort our roots. So I have my wood sorrel. This is an old stalk of elderberry. I got this, not sure what it is. And then I have these. So I'm gonna sort these out, and you can choose how you sort them at home, but I'm gonna sort them into roots with a big taproot system or roots with a fibrous root system. And then once we sort out our roots, we're gonna try painting with them. So I'm gonna sort mine out and I'll check back with you in a second. All right, naturalists, I have my roots sorted. Now, this side is more of my fibrous roots, and this side is more of my taproot plants. Now, I looked at these super up close. I used a magnifying glass. I examined them, and now I'm going to try to paint with them. Now, of course, you're going to get a little bit of dirt in your paint, but you can do your best to kind of shake off that dirt. Maybe pat it on the side of something. Woo! Dirt's a-flying. And then I just have, oh, let me blow that dirt off. Whew. I just have a clipboard with some paper and some nice green paint. And I'm going to see if I can paint with these roots. Ooh, interesting. It makes kind of a cool wispy pattern when I paint with these roots. Let me try another one. Oh, let's try the claw. Maybe I can do an imprint of these, like a stamp. Oh, kind of. All right, let's try a big taproot. Get all that paint on there. Oh, nice. Just a lovely green scape for my green plants and their roots. Ta-da! Beautiful. So that's just some really easy fun you can have with roots, naturalists. Go out into your yard, examine some roots up close, dig up a couple of plants. Can you believe that there's like 90% of plant activity going on in the roots? You only see about 10% of the plant. 90% is taking place underneath the ground. That just blows my mind. So explore that world of small, explore the other 90% of the plant that you usually don't see. Try painting with some roots, try sorting them, and just get to know the plants in your yard a little bit better. All right, naturalists, have fun, stay curious, and I'll see you soon.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Bye, everybody.